Eventually you drive up into the north of England. All around you, the crags and hills of the Lake District dwarf your approach.
Good evening, officer.
Where are you staying while you're here?
With our friend, the Reverend. Will that be a problem?
You get the impression that he must be suspect number one.
Well, this is most unfortunate.
I've always found him a pleasant man, but I know that men's hearts can conceal the darkest of predilections.
The house, you notice, is dark and cold.
This is why I didn't want to go to the fucking outhouse, by the way. Good luck.
Strange chap in the graveyard.
I saw him too, terribly pale.
And did you just arrive?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I say, stinking of beer.
Murderer!
Someone was here for you earlier. There was news of your friend Robert, and he said that it was most important that you were to meet your old school friends, I suppose, back at Oster.
If anyone knows the difference between a glebe and a grebe, it's me.
I hand over the trilobite, which of course I now carry in my pocket nervously.
I don't go too near windows these days.
These books, what do they mean? There's a sort of spray of the rain outside that almost looks like fog for a second.
I'm dripping wet.
I find myself talking about a holly bush that moves, that walks.
He may still be alive, unless you know something you're not telling me. It's either going to garrot him or it's going to staunch the bleeding. And there's just pooling dark blood on the floor.
No, that won't do. No, sir.
It must be a mask, but it looks so real. You two have been walking for a day.
I regret it now because my legs are completely banjacked.
Well, it's not a hard walk. Why bother? Just take the car.
Some secret places, some thin places, perhaps. You're not just a seeker of walks, are you? You're also a seeker of...
Stories mainly. Always looking for the next tale to tell.
The clouds start to gather and rise in the distance, and you can see this black mass of clouds coming over the sea. The hare stops, turns, and looks at you.
That's the way, all right. So I suppose we better follow it and see where it goes.
I received a letter from an old friend shortly after taking up residence here.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Certain troubling events around the village where I serve as curate reminded me of our discussions concerning the legends surrounding standing stones.
You're the first person who's ever seen what I have seen.
An unseasonal frost lies thick on the ground.
I don't like the sound of this.
I think it best if he remains ignorant of our special talents.
Should we have tea?
Amidst the rats.
Made by a 62-year-old lesbian lady called Carolyn.
Their dead bodies saved my life. You had one too many brandies again?
How many legs did it have?
Well, my friend, you're asking, did it look normal?
I don't want to know.
That was a Russian accent, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were from Derby.
Sex appeal.
That's my bread and butter.
You hear a giggling in the hedgerow.
Looked like an old man almost, with the moss hanging off it.
Snake crawling on my bum hole.
Tomorrow I eat the spiders.
What was all that in aid of again?